obviously, because that's where I am. Anyways, Michael and I are actually going on a trip. We're going to New York. He's gonna be in a wedding. Trying to finish packing, okay? But I figured that I would probably do like a little travel reading vlog, because I do plan on obviously bringing books and my Kindle. I figured I'd update you guys on everything that I have to still do. Finished packing all my clothes and everything like that. I just gotta get all the toiletries and stuff like that ready to go, as well as like pack the carry-on bag. We actually have to be at the airport like in 2.5 hours, so love that for me. I don't know what everything I'm bringing though, so love that for me. I already have my 2 hair tools packed. I need to pack my comb. Got that. I need to get my little headband. Got her. Michael's comb needs to go. I'm trying to decide if I want to wash my makeup brushes really quick. I mean, I can. Like I have time, because I have like 3 makeup brushes. There's 2 shampoos in here. Not shampoos. Shampoo and conditioner. I don't think I need to bring my big shampoo. These little travel ones should be good. Our toothbrushes, some sunscreen, razors. That one's old. Got that one out. This one's the new one. That's extra shampoo. Don't need to bring that one. Skin cleanser. I'm not gonna bring this little one because I can bring my big one. And I might bring my big moisturizer because that's the one I use every day, you know? Little toothpaste. I think I have another one that I need to bring. That in there. I'll show you some of the things that I am bringing now. So I'm gonna be bringing this heat protectant, because obviously gotta have heat protectant for my hair, you know. This is a spray that we're bringing, anti-frizz serum spray. It's literally hairspray. I don't know why I just called it random spray. It's hairspray. Michael's deodorant. Michael has hair stuff he needs to bring. Face wash, deodorant. Gotta get my own deodorant. Hairspray, hair serum, and then finally my moisturizer. One I use every single day. So I think I'm gonna wash my hair brushes. I'm gonna wash my face brushes, my makeup brushes, and finish packing up my toiletries, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm packing up my carry-on bag, because I want to show you like the books that I'm bringing and like my Kindle and stuff like that, and what I plan to read when I'm on the airplane and stuff like that. So currently my entire everything is a mess, so please ignore that. Anyways, Michael's downstairs cleaning and listening to something, so if you hear that, I'm really sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna be packing my carry-on. My carry-on bag is my Disney bag, so love that for me. Anyways, I am bringing my laptop with me because I do have a lot of work to do. And then obviously all my chargers and camera battery stuff, my external hard drive and things like that are in here. The struggle it is just to even get my chargers. Got my chargers. I'm not bringing my Kindle charger because I charged it beforehand, and my Kindle battery actually lasts a really long time, so I won't need to bring that. I will also be bringing, it is warm here currently, but in New York it's a bit chillier, so I am bringing a sweatshirt to be able to wear like just casually comfy, and then like if it's chilly like on the plane and stuff. So I'm bringing this one. It's literally the Threaded by Sabrina Reed sweatshirt that I have. Absolutely love this one, so I decided to bring it. Let me show you the books and stuff like that I'm bringing. What's this from? Okay. Also bringing some sanitizer. Trying to figure out what else I want to bring. This can actually stay in there because it's pretty bulky. My camera has to go in here as well. Sweatshirt, I think I'm just gonna plop in here, but I don't know. Anyways, let me show you the books. Obviously, I'm bringing my Kindle, which I need to pick out what I want to like download for it to be on there for me to read. And then the 2 physical books I'm gonna bring A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's a series I've been really wanting to read since like last year, and then I just never got around to it. Young adult mystery, haven't read it. I know it's gonna go super quick pace. And then I'm also gonna bring You Again, which is I think fiction romance. I don't really remember. I've heard mixed things about it honestly since the start of like the fall season, because I know a lot of people have been reading it, but it takes place in New York. I'm going back home to New York, so I figure it was the perfect thing to bring, especially since I've been wanting to read it in the fall. We got these 2 books. I'm gonna put them in my little book sleeve that my friend made for me. Hopefully they both fit, because this one's a little bit tiny. Realistically fits 1. My Kindle might not be able to go in here, but that's okay. If my Kindle can't fit, at least it's got a case on it. but cool. It looks like it's gonna fit. Probably feel like I should buy another book sleeve, even though my friend literally just made this for me. I didn't have to buy it or anything, but cool. She fits. She's in here. Flopping that in here. I'm trying to think what else I would need to put in my carry-on. The only other thing that's coming in the carry-on with us is our headphones, and our headphones are being charged right now, so I can't do anything about it. But yeah, I don't think anything else needs to be packed other than some of the toiletries. I just cleaned my makeup brushes, so those are drying for a little bit before I pack them in there. My makeup needs to be packed in there, which I guess I could probably put in my carry-on. I usually do. For like just in case purposes, I usually carry it in here. I need to also pick out what I want to read on my Kindle. I actually already kind of know. I'm going to just download it now so that it is on here, and it's going to be obviously another fall romance, and that is going to be the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'll probably start reading this one on the plane, you know, like it's going to be just so much easier to read something on my Kindle rather than pulling out one of my books. I usually only ever read or bring my Kindle when I'm going on like trips and stuff like that, just because it's so much easier. But like I said, I really wanted to read those books this year, and those are not on Kindle Unlimited, so I just wanted to bring them and have the fall ambiance and probably get cute pics with them. Unfortunately, I'm not going to bring lots of books to take pictures with in the fall time. Pumpkin Spice Cafe, that is what I'm going to be reading at the airport and on the plane. So I'm super excited about it. But yeah, the only thing that needs to be packed is my makeup and my brushes. I will see you guys at the airport. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to be filming. I've never filmed at the airport before, so I don't know how that works. I probably won't use my camera to film, but I will be bringing my camera with me, which makes me a little scared. So good evening, everyone. I'm here to update you because I haven't updated you since we actually got to New York. It's actually been a day or two. I don't even remember. No, it's only been since yesterday. I haven't updated you since yesterday. My timing is all off. Anyway, I don't think I ever said that we're here for a wedding. Actually, Michael is a groomsman. We are actually at the Thayer Hotel at West Point, which is super nice. Obviously never stayed here before. I've been to the hotel before, but I've never stayed here before. Super nice. So we had the rehearsal dinner tonight, so I'm all fancied up and dressed up for that purpose. I don't normally look like this on the daily, as you guys know, because you see me look literally atrocious every other week or every week. But yeah, we stayed at my parents' house last night, and then I didn't end up updating because I was obviously at my parents' house. I wasn't going to like say anything, but yeah, we got to the hotel around 4. We had the rehearsal dinner, and then we've just been like hanging out and chilling with everybody who's here for the wedding. Let me actually show you. The lighting here is really bad in this room. There's like no overhead lighting or anything, but let me show you what I wore for the rehearsal dinner. Like I said, the lighting is really, really bad, but okay. So I'm wearing this shirt. It's from Abercrombie, really cute. And then I'm wearing these pants. Like these are like the dress pants from Halara. Really nice, okay? Super comfy. And I got them in the brown like chocolate color or whatever. Anyways, that's my update. I also want to update you on the book I've been reading, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I haven't read as much as I would have liked to. I thought I was going to read it so much quicker and faster than what I have been. I am 53% of the way through, and the book is actually only 286 pages. Like, I could have finished this book so quick if I wasn't distracted. Anyway, so I'm 53% into the book, which I'm hoping maybe, because I'm going to read a little bit tonight before we go to bed, and then tomorrow hopefully, because I will have time, because Michael is literally going to be so busy in the morning with getting ready. He has to like be with the groom by 7:30, and like the wedding doesn't start till 4, so I'm gonna have so much time going to breakfast with the other wives slash girlfriends slash fiancés of the other groomsmen. So that'll be fun. I didn't update you on anything else. I'm gonna get ready for bed so I can read, do some other things, and that'll be it. I'm debating on if I want to wash my hair. I don't know if I want to do that, but I think it's kind of a little dirty, a little greasy. So I don't want it to look dirty and greasy tomorrow for the wedding. So I probably should wash it. Not that you care at all in any sense of the way. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, you guys. It's actually the next day. It's not even afternoon yet. It's 11:30, but close enough. Anyways, like I said, it's the next day. Hello. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's like it's not funky in here. I'm right by the window, but I'm like really washed out. So just forgive me. I have a lot of time today before I have to like really be ready. Like Michael's gone doing like his groomsmen things. Like they're already, like he's already dressed for the wedding and like stuff like that. I don't have to be ready. I feel like until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't even know. Like I know they're going to take pictures and stuff like that for like the bridal party and things and like the groomsmen, stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise I am just here chilling. I think I'm definitely gonna read because this book, I'm reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe still, and for some reason, well granted, okay, I haven't had as much time as I think I have, but I'm just like, how am I not even done with this book yet? Because it's only 280 pages. I am 61% of the way in though, so I'm almost done with it, and I think I can finish it very quickly. But like, yeah, like I said, I don't need to be ready for a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna sit and read for a little while my hair like air dries before I go and blow dry it and then style it and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna read a bit. And we have a really pretty view too. Let me show you that before I forget. Like, look at that. Like, this is the like rooftop bar here at the Thayer Hotel, and then that's the Hudson River and stuff. And then like, unfortunately, the trees here haven't fully like changed, because I was really hoping for a like beautiful fall scenery, because at my parents' house, like all the leaves have changed and are all like the autumn colors, whereas these have not changed yet. So I was like really like sad when I saw that like none of the leaves had changed, but it's okay. It's a really pretty view, really happy about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and read for a little while because I have the time, and before I have to officially get ready. I went to breakfast this morning with all of the wives and fiancés of the other groomsmen. Not all the groomsmen, just like the ones that like I personally know and like my husband's personally friends with, because he's not friends with all of the groomsmen. I'm gonna sit and read, and that'll be that. Okay, you guys, I just finished the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and it was really cute. It really did give off like such Gilmore Girl vibes. So if you love Gilmore Girls, I highly recommend reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 stars. Like, it wasn't anything special. It was cute. It's really short, like simple read. So like, if you are looking for something really short and sweet, then like definitely pick this up. But the only thing that I didn't like about it, well, okay, there's a few things. It was very, and this is, I know, something that people have been saying, it is very insta-lovey, which, I mean, you know, it's a really short fall Gilmore Girls inspired read. So like, it kind of makes sense that it's all like super insta-lovey, you know what I mean? I feel like the book could have been dragged out, or like the plot line could have been dragged out a little bit, or like the timeline could have still been like progressed even later and still have it the same length, you know what I mean? But then like, I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? I have no idea. Liked it, but like I said, insta-lovey. So like, that was the one thing. I didn't actually mind the insta-lovey just because of like the premise of the book and what it was. It literally was just a quick fall romance read, you know what I mean? So like, the insta-love didn't really bother me just because of the premise of the book and like the whole point of it. But the one thing that I didn't actually like was the spice in the book, because it just did not fit with the rest of the vibe of the book. Like, the rest of the vibe was like this cute little small town romance, like legitimately like this like almost like innocent cheesy small town romance, like a Hallmark movie, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden there's like spiciness in it, and I'm like, this just does not fit the vibe.
this is just not it. So that's like something coming from me, you know what I mean? Because like I love spice in a book. It just like didn't fit the vibe. So I'm kind of like, it doesn't make sense why that's in there. Like it could like be like, I don't know, I felt like it could have been very much like glazed over, you know what I mean? Like talked about in a sense, being like, oh, like how much they want this person. But like the actual like spicy scenes of it were like, I didn't really like. I thought they were kind of like, not cringy. There wasn't many. They were short, but still, it just like the way that they were like talking about in that way just like did not fit the vibes of the book. So it really didn't make sense, you know? Anyways, that's my review of the book. I'm giving it like a 3.5 stars. Yeah, 3.5 stars. I feel like, you know, you can't have too like high of expectations for books like that because, you know, they're supposed to be like silly, fun reads. And yeah, so I rated that one 3.5 stars. Simple enough. It was really slow. It didn't really keep my attention too well. But either way, I still liked it. I thought it was still a fun, silly, goofy time. Anyways, I'm gonna continue getting ready for this wedding because it's 2:16 and I think I need to be ready before 3 o'clock. So I need to finish getting ready and I will see you guys later. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. I am home now from New York, so my traveling is over. And let me tell you, I'm exhausted, okay? I was exhausted for like 3 days. I don't think I've updated you since actually like leaving the wedding. I will insert some like pictures and stuff like that from the wedding and like some of the things that like I did afterwards when I went back to like my parents' house and stuff like that. We were just really spending time with people that we hadn't really seen in a while, especially for at the wedding because Michael doesn't really get to see those friends very often. So we were just really like chilling and just hanging out with them, and we were up really late. So like literally the next day when we went home, like we were so exhausted. And I also went to go see a friend I hadn't seen in a long time, and then I was just hanging out with my family because my family was home. And so yes, that was that. Yeah, I never updated you, so there's that update. Anyways, I ended up actually when I went home, the day I was actually leaving, which I meant to take some clips, but I didn't. It was just so busy, you guys. It was so busy in that like bookstore that I went to. So I ended up going to a bookstore with my mom and my grandma because they were like, oh, Taylor, do you want to go to the bookstore? And I'm never gonna say no. I'm never gonna say no. So literally, if you want to kidnap me, that's how you get me. Do you want to go to the bookstore? I'd say, oh, you want to take me to the bookstore? Okay, so now that I just let you in on that little secret. But anyways, I ended up getting a few books actually at that bookstore. Like I said, I'll insert some pictures of the bookstore. I think I took some. So I want to show you a little book haul as well before I, you know, end off this video because it's gonna be the it for this video. I ended up getting 3 very different books, like books that I don't know. Anyways, the first book I got actually was like one that my mom picked out, and I had looked at it, but I was like, I don't know if I really want it. But then I actually read the back of the book, and it's a young adult book. And since I like really try to recommend like a lot of books to different people, I assume I have some like adults who watch my videos and have children, and maybe they want to recommend, or maybe they want some age appropriate books to give to their children as well. Yeah, I figured, okay, maybe why not this one? I think this one was also like turned into a movie as well. So it is Everything. I don't know much about it other than the fact that the girl is ill. Let me adjust this. Sorry, my background is so incredibly messy. We're still unpacking from everything. Anyways, just ignore the mess. Just ignore it. Okay, yeah, everything. I don't know what it is. She has a rare disease, basically, and she's like basically allergic to everything, and she ends up falling in love, I think, with like her next door neighbor. It is a young adult novel. They are like teenagers. I don't know anything about it, so I figure it will be a sweet little like young adult romance or coming of age. I assume it's gonna rip your heart out, which we all know I like a book that rips your heart out for some odd reason. But yeah, it's pretty short, honestly, and there's 306 pages. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, but I'm kind of looking forward to reading it. I don't know when I'll read it. Obviously, I have so many books on my TBR, but I am actually kind of looking forward to reading it and seeing what it's about because apparently, yeah, like it rips your heart out. So next up, which is another book in like the Inheritance Games series, and that is The Brothers Hawthorne. I have heard very mixed things about this book. Truthfully, it is a little long for what I feel like the plot of this book is. Like, I don't know anything about this one other than the fact that it follows Grayson and Jameson. I feel like it doesn't need to be as long as it is. And I've heard that nothing happens. So So anyways, I'm just like, I really wanted to read it because I know it's like obviously the next in the series. It comes after the actual like Inheritance Games trilogy. Like this is an Inheritance Game novel, it says. It's not like necessarily connected to that, but it is. Like it could be its own, I don't think it could be really a standalone because you have to know the characters to understand what's going on in here. You know what I mean? I got The Brothers Hawthorne. I've actually have only seen this really like at Barnes & Noble, and I haven't really seen it anywhere else. And then I saw it at the bookstore and I was like, oh yeah, and I got it. So, and then the next one that I have, and this is the final one that I'm actually really excited about, and that is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I just read A Man Called Obey by Frederick Bachman, and I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. I am not the type of person that's into literary fiction, so like I listened to a lot of it and then read some of it, and just like that story itself was really like compelling, especially like with the premise of the book and like who you were following. Like his writing just made you so interested in this man's life that you're like, why would I care about this grumpy old man who literally does nothing all day long? But yet you still somehow like are interested in his life and his story. So hence why I'm excited to read Beartown. Plus, I've heard amazing things about Beartown. I don't know too much about it. I do know like the very bare bones of the fact that, well, one, hockey is a thing that's in this book. So hockey is a thing, but also the fact that this town they really are trying to like drive more money into their town or something like that, I think. So part of what happens is like I think it's the high school team, you know, really tries to make the town money. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it's about. And I'm reading the back of it and like I know, and I'm like, okay, yes, I get it, what it's about. But yeah, but basically it's like this whole town is like putting everything they have into this like junior ice hockey team to draw more money into the town essentially. But it follows, I think, a whole bunch of different perspectives and people because, you know, it really showcases, I think, like the mental load that it takes on these children who are like really trying to help support the town and their families, and then also like this loyalty to the town and things like that. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I'm actually excited to read it because I've heard that it's very good and a lot of people love this book, and I absolutely love his writing too. Just from that first book that I read, I really loved. It's just like he's a really compelling storyteller. So anyways, that's it. Yeah, I just want to come on here so I can show you the books I got from my little book haul, as well as to let you know that I am now home and that this vlog is now over. Oh, I also forgot to say what books I read during this travel time. Anyways, I ended up reading 2 books while I was on this trip. The second one you didn't see at all, which I meant to film again, but I forgot because I was so exhausted and like just so many things were going on, like trying to get back to like the airport and stuff like that, because the airport, we flew out of LaGuardia Airport, and LaGuardia is like driving wise is not that far from like where I lived, but it's just like the traffic wise it takes forever to get there. So like I was all frazzled and stuff like that and having to leave at a certain time and making sure, I don't think you care. Anyways, I ended up reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I know I gave like a little review in this video earlier on, so I'm not going to go on about it too much longer. I think I ended up giving it like a 3.25 stars or 3 stars, I don't know, somewhere within that range. Very Gilmore Girls, very fun, very cute. I remember I talked about how I didn't like the spice that was in the book because it didn't feel or fit the vibe of the actual book itself. If it was gonna be that like cutesy little town vibe, the spice didn't fit in there. You know, like the spice just like wasn't, it was just like a fish out of water almost. It was like, okay, this doesn't make sense for what's going on. Like it's fine to be talked about, briefed about a little bit because they are adults, but still, that's that. And then the second book I actually ended up reading was The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. And you guys, I started reading this on the plane ride home. Well, actually a little bit beforehand. I started reading it on my way to the airport and then on the plane, and then I finished it yesterday after I'd gotten home. Or not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But I didn't get home yesterday. Anyways, that doesn't matter. I ended up finishing it yesterday and I really loved it. It was so good. Frida McFadden, like, she is such a good like mystery thriller writer because she makes you interested for the time that you're reading it and like really draws you in and like knows how to like make you like kind of sit on the edge of your seat and stuff like that with what's gonna happen. I literally thought I had it figured out. No, girly pops, I did not. Okay, I did not have it all figured out. I did not. So the twist did get me. I figured it out, obviously, like when it came to the reveal. Like there were certain things that were just lining up right beforehand where like she was still being super vague that I was like, oh no, you're kidding me. Yeah, it was really good. She does a really good job of like tricking you in a sense, like with The Housemaid, which is like another one of her obviously most popular books. I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to compare the two because they're obviously very, very different than this one. You know, she does love to have the theme of not everyone is who they seem to be, which I love because it keeps you second guessing always. Always, 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 because it's always going to be someone that you're not expecting it to be. But yes, I ended up reading The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. The ending did feel a little bit lackluster though, for me personally. Like, I don't know if she's going to continue this as a series, like the way she continued The Housemaid. So that's like my one thing with it. If she ends up continuing it, then maybe like I'll bump up the rating, because just the way that it ended, I was kind of like, really? That's how it's gonna end? Yeah, because I don't want to give anything away. I want to be like I really want to be vague because it is a new book and I want everyone to go read it, because I did actually really, really like it. I thought it was so good, especially for like a really fast-paced thriller read. So if that's something you want to read, I highly recommend that you do it. I gave it like a neutral 3 stars for right now, just because like I didn't know how I wanted to rate it in general, because like I loved everything about the book up until like that kind of like ending point where like things were just like I said, fell flat for me personally. Maybe not for other people, they wouldn't fall flat, but for me it definitely did, and that's why I gave it like a neutral 3 stars. I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like change this rating at all, because up until that point I was absolutely loving it. I kind of want to sit on it a little bit longer to see if like, okay, like maybe I will just rate it a little bit higher or keep it around there. I don't know, but either way, I did really like it, and I highly recommend that you guys actually go and read this book because it was a super quick, fun, fast-paced read. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me and traveling with me. I hope that you guys liked it. I would really love to do more like kind of like videos like this where there's not like really a theme, because I just love reading and I would just love to like read books and then like you guys hear my thoughts and feelings about the books, because I like to be super chill when it comes to reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias as well as subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.